Hi everyone, Shannon here with Mixed Media Minnesota. Welcome to my video. Today we are going to work on our journal for the channel challenge that is hosted by Caryl at Free Spirit Arts. I'll share a link to Caryl's channel in the description box below. And if you click on the hashtag channel challenge, it'll pull up all of the other channels doing Caryl's challenge as well. And at the end of everybody's challenge, they need to make a journal or something with the kit that Caryl sent them. Then they're all going to do a giveaway. So make sure you check them all out. So we're working on ours. I'm not sure if this is what week this is. I'll put it in the title. But here's our journal. Last time, it's been a little while, but last time we put the pages in the signatures, and look at it, it's so fat already. This journal is going to be lightly decorated because I don't really want to pull any of these out. So today what my thoughts were is, well, I'll just show you what I did. I don't think I showed you this. Maybe I did in the last video, I'm not sure, but we did the placemats in there, stitched around them. And then I know we picked out the papers for them, and I just went ahead and put them together. And there's one right here, this one, that I want to use the napkin that Caryl sent and Mod Podge on that. And so that goes in the first signature in the center. So I'm not going to stitch these in yet. And when we're done with that, then we're going to come back and we are going to pick which ones we want the lace on, and then I'm going to sew those on the edges of them. And isn't that cool? I think these colors just match perfectly. So I pulled that out, and then yeah, we're going to do that. But for right now, I'm going to set this aside. And all of this, and we're going to grab this up here, and we're going to grab our Podge glue. So I folded this, you know, to close up to have two pockets. This is pretty thin though, so what I was thinking I could maybe do is try something. Fold this up here and would maybe strengthen it, and so just reverse it. So I'm just trying to line up my center fold there, and then it's only going to be a partial page in there, which I'm okay with, and that's definitely going to strengthen that up. So we'll have to trim the edges, but that'll definitely strengthen that enough to use as pockets in it. So fold it a little crooked here. Okay, so I'm going to put some napkin on this side and on this side. We need to trim this off. I'm probably going to stitch up the sides, but for right now, we're just going to trim them off. Okay. So make sure we have it the right way here. Yep, we do. Okay. Now, I didn't grab my tape. I should have done that because that makes for peeling this apart much easier. I'm taking the layers off of it. Let's see if I can get it, otherwise I'm going to have to stop the video and go find my tape. I think I might have it here. Maybe not. Okay, I see it, but I just can't grab it. Okay. So I got one layer off of there. Now, is there another one? I think so, yeah. And the decoupage glue is going to strengthen that paper up too, so I thought what a perfect spot to use that. Okay. So now we got to pick out. Let's see, I kind of like the flowers here, and well, let's just go like this. We're just gonna rip this. Okay, we're gonna save this piece. Now we follow that center there. Okay, and we're just gonna give this end a little rip here. So I'm going to go ahead and, if I can get this open, which I never think to do before I start recording. Okay, glued them shut. That's why the wax paper thing, I never have wax paper here when I need it. Okay, so I just had this open the other day, so we're going to go ahead and use Mod Podge. And maybe I should, let's see here. I'm going to put this in between here so we don't glue it shut before we even get started here. Okay, I'm just going to add a generous amount of Mod Podge right to the top of it. I need to go all the way across here. Make sure we get the edges. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and place this on here. And then Mod Podge over the top of it. And I'm okay, it's okay, it doesn't bother me if there's, if I put my hand in it, if there's wrinkles in it, and textures, that don't bother me. I don't know how well it's going to work on this paper here either. You can see there's definitely bubbling going on in the paper, but we can always, once it's dry, we can put it under a book or something too. I'm just hoping that green paper is not going to bleed through and then, well, I guess we have a paper between it, so even if it would, it wouldn't matter. I was thinking stick to the other side, but it'll stick to our coffee dyed paper if nothing else. I'm just going to go all the way to the top here. I want a pretty good layer of it on there. Okay, got my brush washed out. So now we are going to just set this aside. Clean up my sticky mess here. Just set the whole thing aside and let it dry. And then we'll come back and trim around it. If it's not dry before the video is done, I'll go ahead and trim around it. And then what my plan is to just stitch around it and then fold this in half. And then we'll have the pockets, which, let's see. I don't think it's going to glue itself shut anymore. It's sticky, but it'll dry. So then we'll have the pockets here that we can close up in ink, and I think it'll be just fine. So I'm going to separate this while it dries, though, so we don't have any surprises when it's stuck together. Okay, so we're going to set that aside. And now we are going to grab our chunky monkey here. Okay, so what my thoughts are on this is on the signatures. So we have 4 signatures, and I picked out 4 different colors here, and I have all kinds of goodies in here too. So we might get to that, I'm not sure yet. Let's see. And we have these ruffles from Caryl, and this trim from Caryl. And that. Let's see. I knew there was another really pretty one in there. I'm just digging in my bin over here. There we go. Okay, so we can use those as we need to. So this one is, Caryl said it's from a bracelet. I believe she said from the 70s. It's just stretchy. It's kind of cool. So I'm going to set that back in there because I think I want to use that on the spine or something. Okay, these colors look really cool with the papers and everything. Okay, so these ones we are going to set aside because we don't have full lengths of, you know, the same. This one we would, I think. Of 2 is what I meant to say. Okay. So, let's see here. I kind of feel like we need on the cover. Let's just go ahead and do the covers for right now. We can just grab one. I'm just going to set this aside over here. And then I'm going to sew them on, but I'm going to use Fabri-Tac just to kind of get a quick stick on it, you know, so it holds. Now I think this pink one, I have lots of this pink one, so I'm going to start with that one, I think. And which way does this go? Okay, here. This way. Okay, so let's see. Where did I put my fabric scissors? I could have 10 of them around me and lose them, bury them. Okay. Okay, so the front and the back of this, and I'm just going to add a very thin line of the Fabri-Tac. If I can get it working for me here. It's getting on the emptier side, and I thought I had another bottle, but I don't. I need to get some. Okay, so hopefully we have enough to get through this part of it. Okay. I'm going to go in a little bit, I think. Well, just up to, I guess there isn't really anything to glue unless I go up to the edge on there. The edge of the lace I'm talking about. Like the seam part. It won't really glue decent. And just hold that for a second. And then I'll have these little pieces to trim off after I sew it. And then that's how I get the fun little pieces in my scrap bin for clusters and stuff anyway. So, okay, let's see. Good. Okay, now this side. I don't know if I said that or not. I think I did. I'm not going to sew these on camera. I'm going to sew them on off camera. Okay. Once it grabs, it grabs pretty good. You just got to get that, you know, lace wants to, you know, curl back up and go back to how it was. So you got to hold it for a second here. So did you guys get a chance to check out Tammy Vandertorp's channel? She did the channel challenge and she had steampunk, and hers is complete, and she's doing her giveaway this week, and it is one of the best steampunk journals that I've ever seen. I absolutely love it. I love steampunk, and she, for not liking steampunk, or I guess not liking it, but you never have done steampunk before, she nailed it. So I think I'm going to trim these before I sew. So go over there and check her out. And she's doing a drawing I believe this week for it. So I'll share a link to her video in the description below. It's so super cool. So, okay, we're just going to put the back on there so we can get a feel for it. And I don't know if that's going to stick out too far. I'm okay with it sticking out some. And looking at this, and I have so much pink, I wonder if we shouldn't do the cover of every one pink, and then come back and fill in with the other ones. Or every other one. Let's do 2, because otherwise we'll have 2 right next to each other here. Okay, so these aren't in any order here. I don't think it really matters. So we're just gonna leave them like they are, I think. And we're gonna grab out this one. I love that straw paper. That's from Italy, Caryl said. Okay. We're gonna just do pink on this one too. And then maybe I can find, I thought I had some, I'm just looking at my lace rack over there. I thought I had some light blue, kind of like this too. That would have been fun to do. Okay, so. We'll have to dig around over there. I thought I did, unless I used it all in my Christmas snowman one or something. I don't know. I think I have tons of it. I don't think I used it. I guess that's where my thought was going. So today is my son's birthday. He's 19 years old. It's crazy how fast they grow up. He actually came over. He's here. He's here now. Emma didn't have school today, and she's here. And Riley did have school. They go to 2 different schools. And Abby didn't have school, but she had to work. And so Colby came over with a little cake for himself. He brought it over today, and so we had cake and sang him happy birthday. And that sure makes little man happy. He gets to see somebody other than me and play with the dog. And a little while ago, they had the dog barking so loud. And I was telling him, you guys, I want to record a video. Can you, like, play Legos or do something? And it was way more fun to get the dog wound up. And then the dog hasn't been feeling good. Now it's feeling just fine. It's back to its chew on everything, spunky barking, run around self, which I'm thankful for. I mean, that's the way we want her. That's what she's supposed to do. I don't know where I was going with that. Oh, but yeah, I gotta drop her off at the vet tomorrow because I called them when she wasn't feeling good. And she was having issues with her back legs, and so I want to have it checked out, and couldn't get her in until the end of the week for an appointment. And then I called another vet in town, and they said that I could do a drop off on Tuesday, and then they would just, when they get a chance to squeeze her in, they'll look at her. And she wasn't feeling good, and so I was like, yeah, let's just do that, because I don't want to wait all the way until Friday, and she's not feeling good, you know. So that's where we're at with that. But kind of funny thing is, okay, so she's a German short-haired pointer, and you know, it's a bird dog. We absolutely love her. She is just, yeah, we just love her. But we have a goose, a duck, you know, and a chicken. So, you know, it's just instinctive for her to chase them. And it's like, no, leave them alone. Those are our friends. But she doesn't understand that. It's not cool. I think that looks really cool. And when we do a closure on here, it isn't going to really matter that it sticks out. So, let's see, how big is this one? Let's see, where is that? Are we going to even see it? What am I doing here? What did I do here? Oh, okay, I was like, well, how can I glue it in there? I had it out. There's no way. Okay, get myself all worked up here. These ones would be shorter, but they would work. The thing is, I'm just going to dig really quick up here. If I can't find it, we'll use a different one. I found it. I don't know if this blue is the right blue or if it's too big or... No, it works, I think. I'm pretty sure it works. Let's just do it. I think do it. Don't think about it, just do it. Okay, so you're gonna go on this one. same thing, just kind of repeating it over and over. And you really don't even have to put as much glue on it as I've been putting on it. I just put it on there to hold it and then take it to the sewing machine and stitch it on. But I figured, being as I'm going back and forth and they're going to be in here for a little bit, we're just going to glue them so they don't fall off on me before I get them to the sewing machine. And you don't have to stitch them, like I said, so. And hopefully this doesn't look hideous when we get it in there. I don't think it will. I think it'll look nice. Okay. That one's a lot wider, so I hope it's not gonna, I hope it's okay. Let's see. Oh, it's gonna be a frilly one. It sticks out a little bit more, but I think it's okay once we get these ends trimmed off and we get it sewn in there right. And we have one more here. Let's add it to that one, and then we'll get the real look of it. So, what is it? It's Monday today when I'm filming this, and I think this is going to go up on Wednesday. So that means the week is half over, and it's almost wedding day on Saturday. Now, we're not having a big, huge wedding. Both of us have been married, you know, before, and so we're just having, it's a simple little, what would you say, courthouse wedding kind of thing. And then in the spring or summer, we'll do a reception or something. But still exciting. I mean, I'm super excited and nervous too. And still, you know, trying to figure out, you know, we can only have 12. I don't know if I told you guys this or not, but we can only have 12 people, counting ourselves. Well, so if we count, you know, Josh and I, that brings us down to 10, and then our kids, that's with them, we're 8 right there. And then your 2 witnesses. So, yeah, that already puts you to 10. So, but yeah, it's gonna be exciting. Kind of find myself wondering why it took me so long to be ready. But you know, because I feel so excited now that my mind is made up, and it's not that I was really questioning, it's just, I don't know. I don't even know how to explain it. Okay, here we go. Okay. There we go, that's that. I don't know if I should have used a smaller one now, but let's say we put our closure on here and we have, you know, I can see like a big something. I know I have a post hitch thing that I'm supposed to use on it too, so I gotta figure that out. But I like it, and I think it looks okay. What do you guys think? Is it too much? Do I need to take some off? I'm not sure. I do feel like, what the heck, let's frill it up a little more, huh? So I'm gonna go, let's see here, halfway in, so like right there. So I'm just gonna mark that by pulling them out. Let's go ahead and not the big frilly stuff anymore. We're done with that. But so we could do a ruffle on there, which, let's do a half and half on each side, should we? Or should we do half in this one and then half in another one? Let's do that. Okay. And I can stitch this in too. So we're gonna do, oops, I laid it next to it to measure and then moved it with it. Go figure, right? Okay. Now on the bottom, let's see, we're going to save this for, this is in the, we're going to save first signature, so that's going to go in the third signature. So now on the bottom, let's see, should we use some of this? I think so. I think that's kind of cool. We have all our tabs too that we can use, but it's not like we have a lack of pages. I mean, we will find spots for them. Like the actual decorating of this journal, it's so fat already. It's going to be lightly decorated. I mean, we can't, there's no way we can get that much decorations in there. There will be plenty the way it is. Okay, so hold that for a second. Okay. And let's see. Okay. Like our envelopes and different things in here, when we come back and decorate those. For sure. I mean, are you really going to even see these? And then we'll have our tabs in here and stuff too. I think you will, you know. And obviously when you're turning the pages, it looks cool. But, okay. So I'm going to... We're just going to go into signature 3 here. Okay. So that was 3, and then we are going to go, oh, I don't know, let's go to, this page looks good. Okay, so that goes back in there. And we're going to put that right on there. Same thing, just kind of repeating over and over. This one's got to be held for a little bit, for a couple seconds here. Okay. Okay. Okay, that was signature 3, so that goes in there. And now signature 2 and signature 4. This one is number 4. No, I think we want to go, let's go on the coffee dyed paper again. Or, let's see, which one are we going to use? I think the coffee dyed paper, it's pretty thick, and so mark that there. Okay, this is one on the inside. Do we want it on the inside, or we're just going to keep going with how we've been going? And I think I'm going to just do the same thing here. Yeah, I have to definitely remember to share a link to Tammy's flip through of her steampunk journal. It is so cool. And if you guys click on the, I mean, you guys know how to do this, but if you click on the hashtag channel challenge in the title of, or in the description, or however, of the video, you'll see everybody else that's doing it. And there's a flamingo theme, a bee theme, the steampunk, the spring. What am I forgetting? There was something else, I think. There's a bunch of people doing it. I'm going to cut this off, and then we have another little tag topper or something there. Okay. So, oh, you know what? I'm not going to have the same for the other side. That's okay, right? I don't have to have matchy-matchy. It doesn't, I don't know why I always think I have to balance it out or something. Caryl made these ruffles. They're adorable. Okay. I'll put it in there that way. Gets lost in that blue, but all as, you know, together, I think it's cool. And like I said, we'll have tabs and different things. So, okay, we are going to go to the paint page on this one. This is signature 2. And this one will be a little bit longer, and that side will just be a little shorter. We'll just use the same one. We could be matchy-matchy, whatever. And I'll probably just use a messy zigzag stitch or something to stitch these in. Okay, and we can always come back and add more, however. Okay, stick on there. So those will be a little tighter down in there once we get them sewn in and stuff. So how fun is that? I think that is just so fun. And looking at this now, or okay, so will you stand up there nice? What if we did something like that, and then another one here? You know, because we're not going to see the signature sewn in here because we have this one to sew it in. But we're going to have the beads and tassels and stuff on there. So I think we're probably going to use that on there. I kind of like that on there. So we're going to use that with the cover. And then these ones I just had pulled out of my stash. If we use them, we use them. If we don't, we don't. Okay. So let's just flip through really quick. Some of the ephemera, I know we have more to make. Okay, so Caryl made this. This came with my kit, and it's just adorable. And I was thinking, I was wondering how they would look in the bottom with the bunnies here. You know, if I use part and part, I don't know. Or, you know, make a pocket or a horizontal belly band or something. So we're going to use that in somehow in there. And then, let's see, I have these just different things here that I pulled out and put in here. And then we have more to go through too. But here we have a tag, a couple tags, and a pocket here. And so we can decorate with those. And then on my Inspired Art Weekly Challenge, this was inspired by Caryl. And this is just going to be a cute little companion journal with it. And it's made out of a paper bag. And you can find how to do this on Caryl's channel or in my Inspired Art Weekly Challenge playlist. So check that out. But like I said, I think this is just going to be a little companion journal that we'll send along with it. Okay, that's not exactly right here, but we're going to tie it. Actually, I'm not going to, but okay, so that's that. And then I had these little embossed bird and birdhouse. I thought we could use those somewhere. Okay, that's just a scrap of the fabric. I don't know why that's in there. And then out of the Blue Fern, because we use Blue Fern Studio paper for the signature covers, with the scraps I just cut out some tag shapes and pocket shapes that we could go ahead and decorate and use if needed. I have the little strips here for belly bands or anything. Another one. And then I cut out all of the, let's see here. These are from the papers that Caryl had sent in this kit. So we can back these and decorate these and put these in envelopes and stuff. Or can, you know, use them as they are too in things. So I'm going to put those in the journal. I don't want to make it too fat, so I can't have too many bulky things. But this is the specimen card that we had made in a previous video, and these flowers are from Caryl's cabin, so that's fun. And then this is a little pocket that we made out of one of the bags, and our shaker card with our butterfly charm and the what the heck things that she had sent me. And just a little card and tag in that pocket, and we use some of the stickers that she sent. So we have that, and we're just going to put the ones that need decorated in the back, and just going to kind of, let's see, I don't want to squish that little birdie in there. So we have those, and then I'm just going to grab my bin here of done things. Okay, so we have some of these also made on my channel, like this. Isn't this cute? This one would work really good in here. And you just stitch it on the edge. And you know what we're going to do? We're going to stick it in there right now. I like it there. Don't you think? I think so. I could have used, I didn't have to use Fabri-Tac. I could have used my art glitter glue. This one would work in here too. It's got the butterfly. So let's find another page here. Let's see. Let's see, maybe on the bottom of this one or the top, I think. I think I like it on the top better, honestly. Let's see. We're gonna just put them in there. Oh goodness, I did do it on the wrong side. Okay, hold on, I need to wipe that off. I even looked to make sure I was on the right side, but you know. Okay, so we have two of those. I don't think we're going to use any more of those. This video will be coming up in one of my Saturday videos, inspired art ones. Those are inspired by Gail Agustinelli. Okay, and then in the following week after that, these will be coming up. These are fabric tags, and these were inspired by Natasha at Treasure Books, and that video will be coming out, I believe, on like the 29th. Okay. So, and they were so fun to make. You guys gotta go check out her channel. So, I want to pick out one of these. Let's see. I think that one. So that can go in there. And then we made this one on our first inspired art video, and this was inspired by Brenda Lindstam. That video is in the inspired art playlist as well, but we can possibly use that one. And then we did some envelopes here, and these are also in the inspired art, and I know, but it's just, I'm blank right now. But I thought this one we could maybe clip in somewhere. You know, how fun is that? Just clipped right on a page. So we could use that one. I mean, really, we could use a couple different ones, but I like that one. And then this is just some stuff that I have that I made from before. Not so much like in the purple. So there's a little tag there. And here we have a little thing we can use there. There's a bunch of pockets and stuff in here that I could use in it, but I want to decorate the ones I think that we have. And then there's all kinds of different stuff we can... These are all kind of grungy or Tim Holtz-y looking, but that little tag would work in there, wouldn't it? I think that one would as well. So, oh goodness, all of these would. So, and this here one is fun. This one goes over the page, so, you know, like a little bookmark or something like that, and you can open it up, take it out, and journal over it. So that'll work. That little one would work. I'm just putting the ones in there. It's not cute. I don't really think that one works with this, but that one was a lot of fun to make. That one. But I don't like the black with it, but this one would. The colors are fun. I'm putting them in there. We'll just look at them and we'll decide. We're not going to use them all. Like some of these would work better, I think, than the ones I just put in there. Tags. Okay. Ooh, this one's pretty. It's a little envelope. Okay, there's a lot of them in here that would actually work, and there's some big journal cards and stuff too. Postcard that's fixed up. So we're gonna have to re-go through this. I might work on decorating some of this stuff and adding to it, but it's a really good start we have there. So, I don't know, I got distracted there with that. I could look in that stuff all day. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to stitch the lace in on all these pages, and I might add a couple more here or there. And then I am going to go ahead and sew the signatures into this, the inside part off of camera. And because it's going to be a struggle I've never done before, so I have to make a template, and you know, maybe I'll pop on doing it. We'll see how many purple words are said, and yeah, we'll see how it's going. And then I will come back before I put this in here. You know, I'll show you it and then close it up, because before we do this, we're going to want to put the stuff on that spine too. So when we close it, it's completely done, or when we attach them together. And then the closure and the add in the decorations in there. And we have a little bit of stuff in Carol's box here. Let's see, that we need to use yet. Okay, so we use this. We need to use this and this. Okay, so we have paper doilies. We have all our paper trims we can. We have this stuff to put in pockets and stuff. So I'm just going to go ahead and put that in here in the back. Because we can use that in here as that is. We can decorate them up too. Let's see. We need to use some of these for decorating. Okay. These. We use the washi tape. Okay, we have some ribbon to use here. Oh yeah, okay, and then I forgot about this pocket. We can make that one. And all our tabs are in there, the flowers. And then all our dangle stuff I kind of put in here, what I want to do with that. So we have the closure, we have the decorating, and we have the actual putting it together, that kind of thing. So, okay, so I hope you guys enjoyed that. I know it was kind of an all over the place video. It's just kind of where I'm at with it. And I will work on getting those stitched in there. And then probably one day next week, I will be back working on this project again. So you guys have a great rest of your week, and we will see you for sure on Saturday morning on the Inspired Art video. And then hopefully I have 1 or 2 videos pre-recorded for the following week, and then I will be back. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and we'll see you in the next video.